Teenager burned to death, possible death penalty for all 16 charged.
Here's a summary of the article.
16 people have been charged in Bangladesh over the horrific murder of a teenager burned to death after reporting sexual harassment. She died in hospital 5 days after the April 6 attack, with her death sparking mass protests in Bangladesh. Police described the preparations for the killing as being like a military plan, with the accused attempting to make it look like a suicide. The head of the Police Bureau of Investigation said prosecutors would be seeking the death penalty for all 16 men and women arrested in connection with her murder. Women's rights organization Bangladesh Mahila Parishad said more needed to be done to ensure the safety of women after a study conducted by the group for 950 women were raped in the country last year. A study conducted by the group found that about 950 women were raped in Bangladesh last year. Just ensuring that the Nusrat case is taken care of is not enough. We need to do a lot more to make the situation better for Bangladeshi women.
This post received a score of 5,874, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Poor girl. She was burned on 80% of her body, was able to give a statement and died after 5 days of what must have been agony.
Poor women and girls, need to be stronger laws. Death penalty.
I think the problem isn't that the penalty isn't severe enough, it's that the surrounding culture enables this kind of behavior. The goal should be to change the way women are treated, not how we treat people after they do these kinds of things.
But how? Women are shamed and killed by their own family for reporting abuse, even from a husband.
It's not going to be easy, but the best place to start is probably just working towards giving girls equal education and legal rights. That alone can go a long ways to give women more of a voice. Women's suffrage succeeded in the United States in part because World War I led to many women being able to work relatively high-status manufacturing jobs. This gave them a status boost and bargaining power. They were no longer sidelined, they were participants in the economy and had a stake that demanded consideration. Those who worked gained a level of independence they'd never had before, and once they saw what could be, they never looked back.
I don't know anything about anything, but Bangladesh has had only female prime ministers for the last 25 years. Is that some sort of anomaly, and the country's general attitude toward women is less progressive?
I seriously struggle with the fact that they managed to get 16 people to agree to burn a young girl to death because she actually stood up for herself. How fucked does a culture have to get when that's a thing?
A study conducted by the group found that about 950 women were raped in Bangladesh last year. Population: 165,950 rapes. Lazy wiki copy-paste. Bangladesh has received criticism for its employment of the two-finger test in rape investigations. 14.1% of men in rural Bangladesh and 9.5% of men in urban Bangladesh said yes. 2.7% of men in rural Bangladesh and 0.5% in urban Bangladesh had raped in the past year. 3.7% of men in rural Bangladesh had raped another man.
Fucking Christ, man. What kind of stupid shit is this?
16. Fucking people. That's not just a bunch of random sickos. There's something deeper wrong there on a societal or cultural level.
Yeah. My country is fucked up.
Greater than headmaster Siraj Ud Dula is among those charged, with police alleging he ordered her murder from prison after she refused to withdraw her accusations against him. And #X200B. That's like a mafia gang plot or some shit. Like holy fuck.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.